9th class, Unit 1, be reading The Duck and the Kangaroo poem. The Duck and the Kangaroo. The main idea, glossary. A glossary is very important. Long, verb, want, wish, very much, want. This is the image to understand the meaning. This is also another image to understand the meaning of the word. Hop, verb, move by jumping, move like this. This is also another image to understand the meaning of the word hop. The word is in italic, so it is V1 verb. You know that. Next, ride, noun. This is in blue color. A short journey, a article. It is in purple color. Or short journey, short adjective, journey, noun, short journey. To understand the word, this is the image to understand the word. The D and Jellyboli means wonderful places imagined by the poet. Here the last letter is bold with a italic. It is V3 verb. D. Jellyboli, wonderful adjective. Places now in our formula introduced by me. Next, reflection means noun, thought, careful thought. Careful adjective, thought noun. He is carefully thinking. Next, bold adjective, here, frank. The duck is very bold. To sit on kangaroo's style. This is another picture to understand. A bold is adjective. Rheumatoid, a disease that makes the muscles and joints painful. Roasted socks, woolen socks. This is the image of the woolen socks. Next, webbed feet, feet that have toes connected by membrane. This is the membrane material. Cloak, a coat that protects from cold. That means cloak. Now, read the following stanza, answer the questions. This is the story sequence of the features. Point 1. Said the duck to the kangaroo, God gracious means kind, and pleasant, how you hop over the fields and the water too, as if you never would stop. My life is a bore in the nasty pond, and I long to go out in the world beyond. And I long to go out in the world beyond. I wish I could hop like you, said the duck to the kangaroo. Here, gracious, dayagala, nasty, very bad. Isku puttinche. These are all the difficult words. The kangaroo and the duck. This is the image of our poem. Now, answer the following questions. What was the surprising thing about the kangaroo to the duck? The duck was surprised at the hopping of the kangaroo over the fields and water. Next, B question. Why was the duck sad? The duck is very sad and telling her troubles to kangaroo. This is the image to understand the question. The duck was feeling bored to live in the nasty pond. Bored means bore kottindi, isku vachindi. To live the nasty pond. The duck is telling to the kangaroo. Next, C, question C. What was the wish of the duck? The duck wished to hop like the kangaroo. Second poem. Please give me a ride on your back, said the duck to the kangaroo. I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack the whole of the long day through. And we would go to the D and the Jelly Boli. The D and the Jelly Boli are the places, great places to visit to get relaxation. Over the land, over the sea. This is the picture over the land, over the sea. Please take me a ride. Oh, do, said the duck to the kangaroo. Now, answer the questions. What was the request made by the duck? The duck requested the kangaroo to give him a ride on his back, like this, shown in the image. The duck requested the kangaroo to give him a ride on his back. Another question, B question. What did the promise to kangaroo? What did the promise to kangaroo? The duck promised the kangaroo that it would sit quite still and say nothing but quack. Here, did V2 verb, promise V1 verb. The last two letters are bold. that is V2 verb. Here the promise is V1 verb. It is just italic. In the question, the did plus V1 verb changed into V2 verb. V2 verb means in our material the last two letters are bold. Vagdanamu chesenu. Every question to answer the same procedure will be followed. The duck promised kangaroo, the kangaroo, that it would sit quite still and say nothing but quack. That is the answer. Here, that is the conjunction. This is the main clause, this is the subordinate clause. You can easily understand in the intermediate stage. C question. Where did the duck wish to go with the kangaroo? The duck wished to see the deer and the jelly places. These are the jelly bowly places. In this question also, did plus V1 verb changes into V2 verb in the answer after the subject. That is the procedure. If you know the procedure, we can easily answer each and every question. Third poem. Said the duck, as I sat on the rocks, I have thought over that completely, and I bought 4 pair of roasted socks. These are all the roasted socks. The duck bought. Which fit means suitable. They are not loose, they are not tight. Only correctly suitable. My web fit neatly, and to keep out the cold have bought a clock. And every day a cigar I will smoke. Here the word could, COULD, could. Could have bought the car. First wrongly typed. The mistake covered. And every day a cigar I will smoke. All to follow my own dear true. Here the duck is smoking the cigar. This is the cigar. This is the cigar. All to follow my own dear true. Long of a kangaroo. Now answer the questions. Now in this material myself just the question displays at first. In the second time, you, the student, should answer the question by not looking the answer. So the answer is in lock. You can't look at the answer. Why you can't look at the answer? Because in the second time or third time you prepare, and with the help of the question you have to revise or recapitulate the answer. Then you look at the answer. whether you get by heart or whether you can answer or not, you can justify. This is the, in this way, this is the self testing material. What were the preparations made by the duck for its travel? What preparations he had made? The duck bought 4 pairs of roasted socks, clock, and a cigar. Here, roasted, adjective, socks, noun. Any time, anywhere, the adjective placed before the noun. This is the formula that we must understand. B question. How would the duck keep out of cold? Answer. The duck used to wear a coat to keep out of cold. Out of phrase here. The duck is the subject. Automatically the verb follows the subject. These are the rules. Here, roasted means a fine, smooth yarn spun from combed, long staple wool. Next, the fourth one. Said the kangaroo, I am ready. All in the moonlight pale. But to balance me well, dear duck, sit steady and quiet at the end of my tail. So, away they went with a hop and a bound. And they hopped the whole world 3 times around like this. And who so happy, oh who, as the duck and the kangaroo. Now answer the question. So this is the they are traveling around the world. This is the picture. This is the image. The whole world. Here we can easily like this. This is the whole world. Okay. Now answer the questions. What did the kangaroo ask the duck? Here the formula displayed here. Did plus V1 verb is equal to V2 verb. Here did plus V1 verb. In the answer after the subject, automatically the V2 verb follows the subject. What did the kangaroo ask the duck? The kangaroo asked the duck to sit steady, to be balanced. Asked this to sit in a balanced position. B. Why was they happy? Why were they happy? They were happy to go round the world 3 times round the world. This material prepared presented by me Sanam from Dommeru. Thank you very much by watching.